Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to Noble Fates. So we're setting up a new series. There's been an update, and bandits have been added to the game, and I think this is kind of where they're going to live. This beautiful image on the front screen here. We are going to start a new game because I want to play the latest. You know, I don't want to just play on with the old one when there's new updates coming out. Unfortunately, we can't use the save, so we're on to update 25, and the last one was 24. So let's get into it. New game. Again, stick with the intro, guys. Okay, it's nothing like the game. I mentioned it last time around as well. The first time I watched it, I was like, oh my god, what have I getting? It's a cool game. It's got building as part of it. You've also got different clans. They'll raid you. There's 2 levels. There's a demigod level. I'll explain it all to you guys. But it's pretty cool. So this is us. We're a contra, a demigod. And this was us last time. So as the demigod, you can also drop into the leader of your clan. So you've got a good connection with them. That's basically what it's saying. So the last time our demigod, us, was in with a clan, he obviously died. This is the clan leader. They've got some weird names for the clans. They're all auto-generated. This is still early access. And these here are going to be who set our clan away. So, spoiler alert, there's 4 here, and we only get to choose 3 of them, okay? So, these guys have left the port torches to seek a new beginning. One of them we're going to make our leader. They'll just chunter amongst themselves, asking, you know, why did they leave? So the game's all about likes and dislikes. Every individual person's going to like things, hate things, love things. The major kind of run-through of the game is prestige. So every time you give them a better weapon, they'll get a better prestige level. It's all built around prestige. They'll make demands of us. So, for example, they'll say, I want a better quality bed than what they've got. We've got to learn to craft that and make it. So it's quite a cool game. So he left because Saviour Roach didn't care about hats. Yeah, you get the idea. You will do anyway. Right, these guys are going to kind of, again, just chunter amongst themselves because they've found the crown. Now, we can, in a second, we'll be able to hover over these and we'll see what jobs they're really good at. So crafting, building, mine and farming, you name it. And we'll try and pick a leader. One of them will get totally paid off and say, I'm not following him and leave us. So our Bill here is good at foraging, farming, building. That's not bad. He doesn't like hunting, crafting and logging. So you get the idea. He's got strong opinions down the right of what he likes and what he doesn't like. Nursing, mining, cooking. Logging, ranching, building. Logging, crafting, garden. I'm going to go for Builder Boy. There was another builder, wasn't there? And you like ranching as well. Nah, I'm going to go for Bill. Bill's the boy for us. So Poot is going to leave us. So we'll let them get the crown. Again, game's not like this. Stick with it. It's just the intro. Henceforth, call me. We don't want to be bishop. Not master. Oh, let's go with Father. GD. For Game and Dad. Father GD. Sorry, I sneezed. Right, we'll now pick the name of the clan. So you all say thank you, thank you, thank you. We should be known as the Weed Monks. No. 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 Smack Killers. No. Happy Skip. You can overtype and come up with your own name if you want. I just want to find something that's... The Night Angels. I quite like that. Let's have that. No. Nearly. We nearly had it. The Gainful Butcher. The Cauliflower Bloke. Unbelievable, like. I just want to see the actual database. The Oblivious Chefs. That's just... We're getting there. The Drinking Soldier. That'll do us. Happy days. So, Pooter is basically now going to say... Damn. And he's going to leave. There's one more thing we have to do before the game starts. So, we can execute him. Everybody hates that. See the down thumbs? Detain him. Dole would like that. Send him away without supplies. None of them like that. Send him with his supplies. He did leave the clan with us, so he's one of our brothers, so we're going to give him his stuff. If you didn't, you would start the game with a few more supplies, but we just wish him well. Okay. Now, this is the game. So this is Earth, and that's Pooter away. Now, there's loads of different kind of levels and things like that to it. I want to build on the bottom level. Normally, at the water kind of a level is where I want to be. So it offers you a pretty good tutorial. I won't be doing it because it comes in little bits at a time. I'll just explain to you a little bit quicker what's going on. So no. Right, so we need to get started. I want to find a bottom level, which is here. All of this can be mined away eventually, but I'm quite liking that. We just need to find a bit of food. Initially, we'll get what's called October berries. So I can see a few over there. Can I see anywhere else? We can hunt as well. Any October berries this side? It's a shame. That is a shame. Okay, so not the most for food. Just only there. Sorry if I'm going a bit quick. I'm just trying to scan around and get us in somewhere. There's a few more berries there. Right, we're not going to starve, and we're going to do farming and that as well. I'm quite fancying this area straight away. So, first thing we're going to do, I'll pause it for a sec. I will go through every one of these buttons before the end of the episode, okay? But, to start off with, we need to get a stockpile. So, these buttons down here, third one in is a stockpile. I'm just going to make one just up here for now. And whatever. Let's have a look. That big. Boom. You click on the stockpile and just allow all. This is just for now. I'm now going to double click. So I'm double clicking on this fallen wood here. It's a single click, and then if I double it, any that's in the screen, your screen area, you can gather. So it's quicker to get that than it is to chop the trees down, so it's a quick win. We need wood to build. I'm going to put down initially just a one layer style. In fact, I'm going to take that out of there because that's on a higher level, and I'm going to end up taking that away. See, just down here, see this kind of level up? We'll have to mine that away eventually. So I'm going to remove that stockpile and put it further down. Lucky, it's not really an issue, but this is the bottom level here. See it? So again, for now, I will just chuck in a stockpile across here. There you go. Boom. Allow everything. And then I want to put down, since the update, you can only build initially until you get your bits up either ramshackles or wood. You get stone later on and fancy stuff, all about prestige. So I'm going to build a wooden building for our guys to sleep in. We'll just do a 6x5 of wood. I'm also going to make this eventually into a storage. It already is a storage, but I'm going to have it a bit more, a bit flasher. So we'll put in a bit of I think it was a 6. I think it was a 6x5 we've done. A bit more. And we can take all these trees away as well later on. Yeah. So I want them about 100-year-old where possible, because that's the most mature, so you get the most wood out of them. But again, we're going to be kind of living in this area. So if I wanted to, I can highlight around the screen like this. Select the evergreens and then cut. You can press E or whatever you want. Same again, I'll take their ones away. Select the evergreens, cut. We're also going to need some straw at some point. So we'll just go around again and then select the dense grass and cut. And we will set up for food until I can find some more. Where do we see the food? Over here. So it's a wee bit of a trek. I need to find better food. October berry bushes and forage. Right. So we're just about ready. I'll nip through the screens as we're playing through. I'll just put a normal speed for now so the guys can start gathering the wood and start building up these areas. The top screen. So everything in here is kind of what we own. That's what we've brought with us. Yeah. Next one, we will get visitors. We'll get people coming in from different parts of the kingdom. I'll show you that at the end. There's different areas in the kingdom. So visitors will come in. We can recruit them. Some of them may ask to join us. All that kind of stuff. But they'll pop in here. Animals. Eventually, we'll see some animals. And we can either hunt them or try and tame them and put them in a pasture. Again, we'll go through all of that. This is what we can make at the minute. We don't have the ability because we haven't got the crafting table set up and all of that, but this is physically what we're going to make, and this changes. So looking at GD, he'll have jobs on building. When his building level goes up, it'll open up more things. That's as simple as that. This is latest events. Down in the bottom left, we've got building. We've just done the structure. We can do furniture. We'll go through all of these. Work, we can dig, we can farm, fight fire, pastures, you name it. What I will do with my little kingdom, I've just seen some October berry bushes there. I forage them. And what we'll do with our little kingdom is we'll take this away. If you can imagine, at some point we'd like to have a defence around us. We can go underground as well, about 8 layers, and above ground. So we will end up cutting all this away and having some kind of like a moat and then walls and all that loveliness, if you haven't seen the first series. So again, I'm just going to set them away and do a bit of digging. So for example, let's say we take everything from here across to there, just to start with. And I don't want to I give them too many jobs. You can see them stacking up here. The food, for all it says 2 years, that's just a heartbeat. They'll use that really, really quickly. So, again, we'll just come along here. This is the builds. We'll go through everything. The belongings is what we own. We have zip nothing, but we can craft everything. This is their prestige level. So how it works is GD has an ambition to be a 10, and he's actually 23 with the gear he has, so he's quite happy. Dole, 6 and 18, and 10 and 14. Yeah. So when we start to get stuff together, the guys will get happier. They'll make demands of us, so I want a 6p weapon, a 6 prestige weapon, and all this kind of thing. Yeah. What I'm going to set up first, though, jobs. It's set up for autonomous. Unclick that. I'm not telling you how to play, guys. I don't know myself. This is what I've been doing. So, if I look at GD, and I clear all the jobs, clear all. GD likes firefighting. This is like, if you hover over it, he hates this, so I wouldn't ask him to do logging. We'll need someone to do logging, so it'll have to be him. He likes foraging. He does like cleaning, but he's not very good at it. Farming. We'll need somebody to farm at some point. Boy, this is a tough crowd. So nursing he's good at, so that's healing. I think this one's only going to have that for now. Oh, let's do building. And you can up and down click with your right and left mouse key. Just button, sorry. So that's number 1. These are the stuff he likes. So I'm just going to add these on for now, so they've got some jobs to get through. This one here likes that, likes that, likes that. I'm probably going to put this higher up. So he's a miner at least. And then as other people come in, we'll kind of change the jobs around. Yeah. The next thing we need to do is the schedule. So to make sure they're getting regular sleep. Otherwise they'll get tired, they get unhappy, and they'll leave us. So I'm kind of just doing, what, a good 8-hour sleep. And we'll get them to eat at tea time. We call it here in England. And breakfast time-ish. Yeah. Cool. And then the kingdoms. It'll show you if we meet anybody else, they'll come onto here. Auto save. Learning. It's, again, remember it's early access. Kind of shows you what you can make as your learning goes up. Yeah, on your building levels. Building level 2, you get to unlock this stuff. Wooden walls. Yeah. And again, we'll look at it many, many times. So, for now, let's super fast it and let's get the guys going. They will level up. When they do level up, we'll end up with random increases to their jobs. So, there you go. We will need to make a farm. So, I'm just going to clear this area away first. We'll probably look at shoving a farm temporarily somewhere once they can get some graft done. Keep an eye on the food. Just waiting for them to learn stuff. We took somebody off farming, so it's kind of locked it. Okay, I'll just show you another thing. When you see these little wheels above the head, absolutely everything in the game they need to learn. So Dole is learning wooden floors. And remember, they're going to go to sleep on a night time. Oh, was that visitors with somebody? So, the Kelly Wanderers are visiting. Now, if we click on this button, it shows you them. If we click on Kelly, look at the jobs, they're quite high. The chances of us getting him is very, very low. This guy we might get. And he's got cook and ranching, which is good to tame animals. So we could try and recruit him. I'll do it with you once. I won't do it again because this is probably the slowest process. But what you do is you click on GD, you right click on Letitia, speak to Letitia. And then there's going to be some random questions. You ask them what's on their mind. Now, depending on our answers, we need to get him along to here where he loves us or her. So if I click on I don't care about Byron, they like that answer, they'll move along a bit. Yeah, they get you can get 3 or 4 thumbs up at once if it's really strong. But be aware, if someone's listening to you from your clan and they don't like the answer you've given to Letitia, even though Letitia might like it, you can affect the happiness of your guys. So, what else is on your mind? I don't like logging. So if we did that, we'd totally pay them off. So just go to the next question. I like human skin. So again, that's not going to happen. I'm just going to click on Dole to get him to level up. Because if he does get us building level or a farming level or something, we can get him doing a bit more. Yeah, building level 2, that'll unlock things like stairs and things like that, I'm sure. So, cool, and he's got farming. So let's just quickly look at the jobs before we do this answer. Oh, but he hates farming. See what I mean? Unbelievable, like. I'll have to give one of them farming, for God's sake. I don't like gauntlets. That's cool. Matches the answer. So there's no real brains behind it. This is likes. We need to get to loves. You just need to make sure you're getting a positive answer from them. 2 thumbs up that time. I don't like cowhide. No. So if it's not the right answer, just move on to the next question. And again, this is, you know, it's a 0.00% of the game. In future, we probably wouldn't try and recruit anybody else. We'll probably just wait. It comes down the bottom saying, Letitia wants to join you. And then you right-click on them, ask them to join. Happy days. But I'll do it the first time. No, doesn't like that. I don't care. Yep, cool. They're like that. Next question. I don't care. So we're just trying to keep Letitia happy. We're not bothered about Kelly. We're not trying to recruit them. It also affects your trade as well if they like you or don't like you on costs. Nothing else there. Doesn't like hats. I like hats. They're not going to like that. So again, you kind of get the idea. They both like this one. If there's another couple that's quick, then great. If not, I'll cut us back in. Give us a strong one. Aren't pauldrons good? I love pauldrons. See that one? That's done us. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, one short, I think. I think it's just this one. There we go. Then you can just stop. Once the sale loves GD, we can back out of it. So again, I won't do that with these again, guys. Ask them to join. Yes. Happy days. Okay, end conversation. So Letitia's joined us. Now, first things first, go into the jobs. Letitia, firefighting's cool. But I'm going to put her down for ranching first, then firefighting. She absolutely loves doing this. Cleaning. So I'm just going to pick her up on the ones first. And then we'll pick her up on what she loves to do. And we'll just see how they get on. Okay, so the guys are building away, they're gathering, they're building, all the rest of it. Food's down to 1 year, which isn't very good at all. 2 seconds, it looks like there's corn over here. Forage. We'll forage that corn. We might get some seeds from it as well. I'm going to set up for... I think I putting the wall will probably go like along this way, so I'll chuck a farm down the outside of here. Just to try and get the first farm down. We'll just do a 4x4. If we click on it, most of the stuff will be locked, but corn should be open. Cotton's locked, grapes are locked, meal beans locked, Octoberberries are locked, pumpkins will be locked for now, but it will open up when we get farming level 1. So in here I can put corn, and somebody should start tilling that field and all this kind of stuff. Right, food's gone back up a wee bit. This is cotton. We'll need this for crafting. So I'll just put a forage. Don't want cut commands. No, no, forage. So we're doing alright, we're doing alright. I want these trees down so we can see what we're doing. I want that tree down. And this is our area for... It's going to be a guest house, kind of a hotel. Because we can charge the visitors rent when they come. We'll put some beds in for our guys and beds in for visitors. That's the idea. So there you go, they are still learning. Who else? The Alicia Wanderers are visiting. Let's have a look. Let's see if they're any good. 2s, 1s, pluses. So they're okay. So what I'm going to do is, save your viewing time, I'm going to try and recruit them as well. Give us 5 peeps. Which is probably the max I kind of want at the minute until I can get some food sorted. But I'll try and fetch them on board. So I'll fetch you back. Catch you in a while. Right, welcome back, peeps. So we've took on Letitia and Elisa. We've set the jobs up. If you quickly look in here, one of them was great at firefighting. I've never seen firefighting yet, so God knows. I've asked for this stuff to be took away. We're still working on these buildings, and we're just about to start farming. It'll be the next episode now, but on that episode we'll start with the crafting and the benches and things like that. As you can see, when they've got a little set of cogs above the head, every single thing they do, they need to learn. So they're learning corn at the minute. So it's quite cool. And like I say, next time around, we'll start a mine underground as well. I want to build underground. It'll all make sense, I promise you. But pumpkins are now available. So I can build another farm if I was to clear away an area. So I'm probably thinking I'll keep going that way. I'll take out a little bit of this. Just get another farm in. Because in my head, I'm thinking probably a defensive square around here. And maybe some kind of kill box at the front. Oh, here we go. So, these are the guys that were left. The port torches, they're going to come and raid us. It's early game, so it's not going to be terrifying. So, now there is 2 parts. We can just like fight them, so we'll collect our guys together. In fact, I'll show you. We haven't got set up yet for bows and arrows and things like that, which is quite cool, but I'll show you. We will get our guys together. I'm just going to... If they're close together, you can just put a square around them, yeah, and pick your people. But because they're not, I'm just going to press Shift and click on all of them like this. Boom, boom, boom. And list them or press T and fetch them into an area so none of them's isolated. This is what I want. Yeah, I can see Tails behind Letitia here. This is the guy that's attacking us. So I'll fetch the guys in, and then I'm going to right-click on the Tails, and we'll kind of get them killed. So, right-click on the Tails, and if you want to, you can press C, take over GD, and get stuck into them. Wallop! Wallop! So a load of yous will like this. This is not normally my style, but I have been doing it. Press C to come out. I'm going to show you something now. Tails is still alive. Right? So if I surround my guys, unenlist them, they'll get on with the deer. But I'll get hold of GD, who's currently cleaning, I think, or fixing. Yeah, he's just bled out. Now, if we click on the dead guy, we can store him and then loot him. Yeah, and get all his bits and bobs off. The best part is we can also, if we want, butcher him. Yeah, literally, so we can get his skin and his meat. Again, another cool thing. So let's super fast forward for now. Still got 2 years food. The guys are starting to plant. This is the health bar, so they were injured. As long as they haven't got like a blood dip on there, a blood drip, sorry, they'll fine. They'll heal, and they can heal each other. So we'll see what stuff comes out of Tails when we loot them, and then next time around when we start crafting and things like that, we'll start to work on their prestige to make them happier, because they're going to start making demands of us quite quick. We have got that to be cut. The visitors, when they're here as well, they will gather for you, so they'll go around and haul. They'll take stuff that's lying around and pop it into your storage, which is another cool thing. Let's see, there's a door. So we've observed a door. We can tame that and try and put it into pasture. So Father G wants a 1p bed. This will probably be the last action. So for now, I'm just going to build beds for our guys. We can do it with wood because we've got a building level 2. So if I put beds along this front end for our guys, yeah. So we'll go 1, 2, leave a gap for a door, 3, 4, and 5. Right. Everything at the moment in the kingdom is owned by the kingdom. So what I mean is, if you click on the bed, it'll say the owners, the drinking soldiers. I click on that, and then I can give it to GD, because he wants a 1p bed. We don't know what prestige this is yet until it gets built, so we can click on that and go through them all. So we're giving the beds to all the individuals, because at some point they are all gonna want one. Good timing. Pickle. Who's this? Letitia. And finally, Elisa. So, another cool part about this is, once we get this end finished here, I'll put more beds in, because we can rent them to the guys, to the wanderers that are coming in, and they'll give us money. We can also sell them food, so they come with kind of a budget. So if we look at Kelly, they'll come in and they'll tell us exactly how much they want to spend on food and shelter. They'll have different kind of coinage that they own and all this stuff. So it is a cool feature to get some coins in. Very, very, very good. Never seen that in a game before. So that will do us for today, guys. Next episode, I'll work in between. Just popping on. I'll fetch you back if something exciting happens. or something different that we haven't seen. But I'm going to concentrate on trying to get the walls up around this building and around the storage, clearing away our kind of flat area for us to do our surrounding moat. And then I'll fetch you back. We'll start to do some downstairs digging. I'll show you what I want, because we can literally go up and down 8 layers, which will be quite cool. So if you're going to enjoy it, hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.